Man, we got a fake nurse cashing a 3,000 shit. Chat, we got a fake nurse cashing a $4,000 check, man. Let's get straight to it, man.
Who is Marquise to you?
He's a friend of mine.
What do you do for work?
I'm a servant.
What happened?
I'm a servant.
You're a server? Where do you serve at?
Right now I serve at Eggs Up Grill.
Where?
Eggs Up Grill
Where is that?
in Apopka.
Why are you doing this for him?
He's doing, not he's doing it for me, but I am about to be evicted with my 2 kids, and he told me he would help me with my rent. And that basically I just have to go in, cash this check, and that would help me with my rent.
How long you know him?
And then for a couple months.
And you're willing to lay your life on the line? I know you got kids and everything,
I'm just
but
at the point where I don't know what to do.
how old are your kids?
5 and 2.
5 and 2?
Is your only job serving?
Not getting enough hours. I'm working 2 days.
What's she serving with the stethoscope around her neck? Y'all see the stethoscope thing where you check the heart? What's she serving? Medicine? Perks? She got the stethoscope.
Not enough.
So,
I'm supposed to be calling another job today because I'm supposed to be trying to get this other job at 4. I'm supposed to call them.
you knew this was a fraudulent check?
I just knew that they were writing me a check.
That you knew was fraudulent?
I don't know. I don't know where they got it.
You showed up here in scrubs with a stethoscope, and your only job as a server, you knew what you were doing.
No, I just did what they told me to do.
Okay.
You sure? That's why I asked you where you work.
I know, but I just did what they asked me to do.
Because if you work as a server, you're not going to wear that.
I know.
I'm saying.
I didn't know when I left my house and they picked me up. I didn't know. They just said we're gonna go.
What is his name?
Marquise. They just said we're gonna go get some scrubs, and I was like,
what is
what?
it? M-A?
M-A-R.
She ratting.
M-A-R-Q-U.
E-S.
Q-U what?
E-S.
E-S? Who are you texting right now?
Him. I'm telling him to come here.
Well, you know he's not going to come in here. Let me see your phone. This is his phone number, or is it a made-up phone number from the app?
That's his phone number. It's the truth. I'm about to be evicted. I don't know what to do. I just did what they asked me to do. I don't know the other guy in the car.
So
I know
when
what to do.
they're
I'm
asking
doing
you
what
to
they
do
ask me
this,
to
I
do.
mean, they're asking you to give them half
On the
of
guys,
that
I get
check.
nervous.
I don't know what I get. We didn't even discuss what is kept in. I don't know. I really don't.
Well, nobody's just going to give you $4,000.
I know they're not. I know I'm not going to get the whole thing. I just don't know what I would get from it.
Where does he stay with you?
No. I stay by myself with my kids.
Okay. Marquise. Tell him you're not arrested and you're not detained. Just say no. I'm not arrested and I'm not detained. Alright, what's his date of birth?
I don't know.
You don't know? You just know about Marquise.
No, yeah. I can find his address
How are you gonna do that? Ask him?
somewhere in the messages.
Don't text him, just find it. Are you guys in a relationship?
No.
Just friends?
Damn,
Never
boy.
been intimate?
That's why you can't put everybody on, man. Everybody ain't down to take that ride when it's time to take that ride, boy. I don't know who Marquise is, but she in here telling it all about you, my boy. I ain't gonna lie. When the police rolled in, she spooked up.
Not at all.
Ask him how is he gonna get you home. He's not gonna spin back around. He told her to walk across the street to the Family Dollar.
So, that's the only car I'm
She said they were being followed. We're looking at the white Mercedes again?
No, that's the Nissan. That's the Mercedes is over here.
Okay. His link. He dropped her off.
They were against the bushes. They were backing against the bushes.
She's a server, but came in here just like a home doctor, nurse.
So they were on the far side.
Yeah. Like I said, that's not how I left my house. I didn't know. I have all my clothes underneath this. I didn't know when I got in the car that they were gonna
That wasn't that right.
no.
He said, I'm calling you an Uber, pulling up on you, just not trying to be in the cop's face because we got a lot in the car. What y'all got in the car?
I don't know what's in the car. They just picked me up. They
I ain't
picked
gonna
me
lie.
up. I was
Hold on. First thing first, I was playing with my nails. He a rookie, man. And I'm going to say that because once you saying you in some situation with the police, I'm not texting you for probably a whole week. I ain't going to lie. Don't text my phone about nothing. Soon as you let me know you finna cash the fake check and you laid eyes on the police, they 2 feet away from you, not even addressing you. The police could be getting his own check. Don't text me back. Soon as you say anything about police, I'm not texting you back. He doing too much responding, gang. He about to get jammed up. He doing too much responding.
tried too, but I
Alright, so you know this guy for a couple months. You get in the car with him. Knowing you have kids. You don't know what this guy's intentions is. And we drive down here to DeLand. You stay in Longwood, correct?
Same Papa.
You stay in Apopka? So we drive down here in DeLand. Y'all pass so many Wells Fargo's bank. When we get down here, and you telling me you don't know what's in this car.
I don't. I don't know if he's talking about more checks or what.
Where are y'all getting them from?
I'm not getting anything. I don't know where they're getting. All I did was get in the car, and I was just expecting to
He picked you up from work?
pick me up from my house,
What?
from my apartment.
He picked you up from your apartment?
Yes.
And y'all drove all the way to DeLand.
I just got in the
Well,
car and
I
did
will
what they
tell you
asked
that this
me
is
to
the
do.
third check that has been cashed against this account today.
In his account?
In this account, off of this account, that's why it triggered
So
our
he-
teller to.
He hit so many other, so he probably hit another
This was
TD,
the third TD bank he hit today.
third TD bank. Alright.
It's not me.
Did you do the other 2 checks?
No, they picked me up, and this is the first place that we've been.
So
Well,
he
other than
probably
to
did 'em.
stop and get scrubs.
Probably did him himself.
Why would he do him himself?
I
and
didn't
then
even know I
send
was
her
gonna
for
have
this
to
one?
put on scrubs. I'm like, what are you talking about? They picked me up and they bought it. The receipt and the bag is in the car with the tags that I just took off. I didn't know
Boy, she
anything.
riding.
But
Tell him to
damn,
come
they
get
have
you.
Oh my goodness.
Where are your kids at right now?
That's why you don't do the crime with nobody at all, because you won't tell on yourself. And if you do it, you can't trust dudes either. But you dang sure don't do it with no female. Ain't no female gonna hold it down.
Thank you, and I have to pick them up at 5:30.
Well, probably won't be able to do that. You got somebody else pick up your kids? You see, this just don't affect you, it affect your kids.
I know, but am I gonna be arrested?
Most likely. You can't come in here and cash a fraudulent check.
I know, but it's not me.
And then you admitted to it.
I mean, I'm just trying to tell the truth. That way, I'm not getting in
Yeah, but
trouble.
honey,
I have
you
my
walked in here and
nails.
told me that you did work as a nurse for these people. You know that this is a fraudulent check.
Did he come in to talk to you with these checks, or he came to talk to her?
So I'm not sure if these two are connected.
Not at all. I don't know who that is.
But she got dropped off by that same guy.
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't
No.
know who that is.
So there has been a ring of these fraudulent checks going around of these savings bonds.
Copy, thank you.
I'm sorry, I didn't
Oh,
realize.
no, you good.
And we actually just got some the other day. So everyone knew the feel of the check, the writing on the check. So the teller told me right away,
Keep the beehive over here.
come look at these checks. That's when I called you.
Mm-hmm.
We had him sit down. He went to go leave. He drove away with him standing out there. I guess he drove past him.
Okay.
And then when I came back in, the teller called me up and asked me to come look at the check that she just had.
Wait, hold on. Shawty just say, can she text her boyfriend back? Oh, I'm breaking up with my bitch. No cap. You being a runner for another dude? You, like, what? You running the bank cashing fake checks, risking your freedom for another dude. Talking about, don't even text me. Talking about, let me text my boyfriend back. Nah, text bruh. Tell him come pick you up. You all in the whip with him and all that. Nah, we done. Go ahead, text him back. We done.
And then she's saying that the person that dropped her off here left her.
Okay.
It wasn't the same person.
And what car was he driving? The Buick?
It was I think it was a Buick. That's what the
color?
symbol looked like. It was like a burnt orange kind of color.
Burnt orange car?
Yeah.
Was it like a SUV, sedan, or was it like a hatchback?
Like a SUV.
Okay. Do you know, like,
You
did it
said
look
an
newer or-
SUV?
Huh?
Sorry.
She said SUV.
Yeah, SUV.
Newer, older.
Newer, older.
Probably newer. Because the screen was all like touch screen inside.
Okay.
So you,
And it was a
So me
sedan or an
being
SUV?
honest and truthful and giving you the information from the source is not going to help me at all. Like, I'm
No,
still
man.
gonna, like,
You knew you was cashing the
in
fake
court,
check.
it might help you.
But I can't arrest it
It
right
won't help you now. All right, and when you got, if he was able to cash his check, where are you going?
back to the car.
And where was he taking you back home?
Yeah, so I can
Do you have a car yourself?
And at my house.
All right.
In a Popka. So because you guys had me come in here and do this fraudulent, now I'm going to jail.
So you can't leave.
I cannot leave.
Bro, who is the... Why is he on the phone with her after you... Like, who is him? Who is him? Who is the Marquise? Bro, we gotta see him on camera. Who is him? I'm not picking up the phone once you told me. First off, I'm not texting you back once you told me you came in contact with the police. And then I'm damn sure not picking up the phone. Then I throw that phone in the lake or something. Who is he?
So who are you in the office with right now?
The officer.
So if something you didn't have knowledge of, how can you go to jail?
Because I came in here in a disguise that y'all put me in with a check with my name and told them the story that y'all told me to tell them. And now I'm being arrested.
Oh well, I would have hung up on. I wouldn't even picked up.
I can't just come there myself.
It doesn't matter. Yes, I need you to come.
He willing to come?
I don't know how I'm supposed to do it. I'm not even over there.
Oh.
Nah. He willing to come?
What am I supposed to do?
Tell him you're going to jail if he don't show up because of his fraudulent check.
I'm going either way.
Well, yeah, both of y'all can go.
Exactly.
You want to go for all of it?
No.
Okay then.
If you don't come here, I'm going to jail for you.
Shit, go to jail for me,
I'm
baby.
coming back, bro.
Ask him how far out he is.
How far are you?
I'm literally nowhere near that right now. I got the out of it.
Alright, well, how far?
I'm feeling that everything you were saying wasn't really, that's what I was trying to figure out if you were detained or not. Because I would have let me know where to stay or go. If you told me you were detained, I would have stayed and we would have just switched places. But you didn't tell me you were detained or arrested, so I didn't do anything about that because you told me you weren't detained or arrested. If you told me you were detained or arrested, it would have made more sense. I have no knowledge of what's going on right now. This is all...
Tell him you're going to jail. So you better come back.
Well, I'm going to jail for your check, so can you please come back? How far are you?
I ain't coming back nowhere. I'm gone.
How far are you?
Yeah, you talking about?
I don't have GPS right now. I just got out of there.
So how, an estimate or something? I'm being arrested right now. I need you to pick the boys up for me today. I'm being arrested. I need you to pick the boys up for me. My God. I'm stupid.
All that crying ain't gonna help. All that crying ain't gonna help, man.
I'm trying to get the money to pay.
Hey, look at the officer face, dude. He wanna laugh so bad. He wanna laugh so bad.
In my rent, and I went to the bank with a check that wasn't good.
That boy wanna laugh so bad.
I didn't steal anybody's money. I was given a check by this guy that I know, and it's not a real check. So I'm being arrested for fraud. I'm all the way in DeLand, and I need you to get the boys today from school for me. Bye.
Damn.
All right. Can you look at me for a second? I'm gonna read you your rights. All right.
Man, I'm crying, dog. Like, I can't stand when it be crying. Like,
Are you ready? All right. You have the right to remain silent. From when they picked you up all the way until now, to how we get here.
He picked me up, and
When they picked you up, okay. So was this planned before they picked you up, or they just said, "Hey, I'm outside"?
I
Come
mean,
get in
I
the
knew
car.
they were coming to get me, but
You didn't know what for.
I knew that it had something to do with going to the bank. But they
What
just
bank?
I don't know. I don't
So
I
you
never-
knew they were picking you up, and you knew you guys were going to the bank.
I didn't know that I was gonna be calling in trying to cash a check.
Okay. But you knew they were picking you up, and you knew you guys were coming to the bank. What else did they tell you before you got in the car?
That's pretty much it.
That they were picking you up so you can go to the bank and help out with your rent?
Yeah.
All right. And when did they make you put the uniform on?
We were. I live in Apopka. We were almost to the I-4 to get off I-4 in Altamont. When they started talking about scrubs, going to the store and getting my scrubs, asking me what size I was, and I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Like I didn't know anything about that, and they were like, that it just looks more official, and I'm like, "What?" Like,
chat, y'all know the crazy thing about this? She had the testicle around her neck like it's a damn costume or something. You could have left that in the car. They see you got the scrubs on. They know you a nurse or some sort. Why you bring the stethoscope inside the bank? Like she wearing a costume. I mean, it basically is a costume, but you feel me, chat?
what are you talking about? I was kind of just going with whatever they were telling me that they were doing.
Okay.
Because I'm desperate. I need to keep a roof over my kid's head.
All right.
But yeah, we went. We got the scrubs. He paid for them. We then drove.
Marquise paid for them?
No, whoever's driving. I don't.
So who was Marquise not driving?
Marquise is in the passenger seat.
Marquise is in the passenger seat. Who's driving the car?
I don't know him. I've
Okay.
never seen him in my life. It's Marquise's friend.
Okay.
I don't know him. I've never seen him. I don't know him. But
I know they.
Yeah.
I know
Okay.
them boys,
So
but,
Marquise was the passenger and Marquise's friend was driving?
mhm.
All right. And then what else happened? When they get... Okay. So they said, we're going to buy the scrubs. It looks more official. Put them on.
Yeah.
And you put them on.
I mean, I didn't put him on right away, but yeah, when we got to the bank.
When you got here to the bank?
Well, he pulled up like across the street and like a plaza right there with
He
like
pulled-
Little Caesars. By
Okay.
the Fairwinds.
He pulled
by
to-
the Fairwinds.
Pulled up by the Fairwinds, the Land Plaza? Okay.
And then wrote the check and basically told me, put those on, this is what you're doing. And that's not at all what I left my, like,
Okay, so he pulled in to the Land Plaza, and that's when he told you to change it to the uniform because it looks more official. And he handwritten
and then he
the
handed me
check.
this,
Okay, and he handwritten the check.
the one driving.
The one driving handwritten. Okay.
They had the runner go in, man. That
How long
any.
am I gonna have to stay there? Will I
That
have to get
any-
bond out today? Or do I gotta wait for court to be bond out?
You can get bonded out today, but I don't think he's a true friend because if he told you to come out and do this, and he said he's gonna take the rap for it, I would have been back ASAP. Especially with you having 2 kids.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm not taking a rap. If I was gonna take the rap for somebody going to jail, I would have went in the bank myself. That's taking a rap off the bat. I ain't taking a rap. Got your mind. I'm gone. Crazy.
I don't know.
Stupid man.
So when he told you to get dressed in the shrubs and he wrote the check for you,
I mean, at that point, I obviously figured.
what did he say to you when he wrote the check and gave it to you?
He said to go in and tell them this. This is what he wrote. This is what it is.
What did he tell you to tell them?
That I'm a living assistant, that I take care of someone's mom or something, and that.
Which is not true, obviously.
No. Can I take the scrubs off? I have on my clothes, and this is so uncomfortable.
If you got clothes under, you can.
I'm not gonna sit here and take off.
We'll figure that out. Not right now.
Leave it on? Okay.
Yeah, not right now.
They uncomfortable. Scrubs.
All
what
right,
you
so he
mean?
told you to come in here and act like you was taking care
Yeah,
of
like she
somebody,
got on laundry.
taking care of a look. Okay. And at that point, did you know the check was fake when he gave it to you before you walked into his bank?
I figured. I didn't ask any questions. He was had like 2 phones on the phone with different people. Like, I was just sitting in the back, just writing. Like, whatever y'all tell me I need to do so I can pay my rent.
How do you know these people?
I know Marquise for a couple months, but the guy driving is Marquise's friend. I don't know him.
And they
It's
were,
my first time seeing him today.
and they're in a
I
burnt
don't even know
orange.
his name.
I got you, a burnt orange SUV.
Yeah,
What about this white Mercedes?
I don't know anything about Mercedes.
Okay, but he did say to you on the phone that was the crackhead.
Well, because I must be needing. Can I answer my grandma?
No, this is important. You're looking at felony charges right now. I'll be honest with you, okay? It's called uttering a forged document, okay? So this is probably more important than what Grandma's got to say.
I mean, I just asked her to pick up my kids from school, so that's pretty much.
Okay, tell her to pick up your kids, tell her you're
She
probably
said
going to
she
jail.
would. I told her I was getting arrested, so I mean, if
Okay, then answer. Only because it has to do with your kids.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Hello.
I got kids, so.
Can I see that?
So that's what I was
The
doing.
check?
I'm working on getting you a copy of
The check is
the 3rd check.
almost
So there's this check, that
$3,400.
check, and then there's another check that was cashed.
What TD bank did he cash this one at?
Grandma, I'm talking to the cops right now.
So he cashed
Alright, then.
a couple, cashed like 2 before this.
At this bank?
No, he cashed 2 at other TD banks.
In DeLand or somewhere else?
Other ones like on their way
I
here.
believe the other 2 were in Orlando.
Okay.
And that one has his name on it. This one has her name on it. Because they
Understood.
sent her in here to act like.
Are they the same check numbers and all that?
This is University Boulevard.
133.
Obviously, you know that Orlando PD, that has to go through them because that's their jurisdiction and all that, so.
Well,
But,
I'm just more or less giving this to you as far as
For evidence.
information, just to
Yeah,
let
yeah,
you
yeah.
know that there was 3 checks
right,
that were
absolutely,
done.
yeah, but for like reporting purposes, and we can give you a case number, and we can even fax this over there as far as like a case linkage. Because obviously this is the same people, so it's gonna be a case linkage, it might even be a statewide prosecutor, because it's through multi-jurisdictions,
Yeah.
multiple,
And if the 2 are connected,
No, that has nothing.
This is from the white Mercedes.
Yeah.
let me just be perfectly clear with you right now. There is no way that I believe that these 2 incidences are not linked.
They're not. I mean, I promise on everything.
You said he was
love.
on the phone talking to people, right?
Not to the. So
He had multiple phones, he's talking to people. 2 people don't walk into a bank at the same time and commit. I mean, that was just,
no, it has.
that would just have to
Very
be like
ironic that
lightning
that
striking
Both with a
twice.
fake
I
check.
get
They
it.
walk in and
I
they just.
I ain't gonna lie, if I'm going to jail, I'm mad at her right here. Cause she doing too much talking. You're not even the police. Be quiet. Be quiet. You're not even the police. Stop talking to me. In the midst of all this, I would have looked straight at her and said, can you please stop talking to me? You the reason I'm in this anyway. You called the police on me, so I don't want to hear nothing you gotta say.
Just leave you sitting here.
I get that, but whoever that was, I never see. That
You
had
didn't have to
nothing-
see him,
I know,
but-
but he wasn't.
it might not be something you're knowledgeable
Yeah.
of.
Right, you may not know. These guys may know, but you probably don't.
Because they just left you sitting here
I mean,
like
right
a
away,
sitting
as soon as you said that, they're dealing with somebody else, and he said to you, oh, they're dealing with that crackhead. Remember?
Yeah.
He said that.
I don't know.
So he knew. How are he supposed to know what we're
And
doing?
they both
It's
and they
because-
both left at the same time. One cop showed up, everybody leave.
It's
You're still
because-
sitting in here.
They went to a TD with me in the car right before we came to this one, and he was walking out of that TD too. And then I told them when I got here that I seen the same guy that walked out of that one here.
And you think that these two things are completely by accident?
I don't know.
What you don't?
I'm just asking you to think logically. I'm not saying that you know, right? I'm not saying that you have some master plan in this. I'm just asking you to speak logically. Think logically, right?
I don't know.
Two
who
different
else
people.
This might be the car.
Okay, two different people committing similar frauds over multiple jurisdictions, just so happen to be leaving at the same time, and you think that's an accident.
I get how it looks, but like I said, I have no knowledge of
I got you.
anything.
The only
other
thing
than-
I'm asking you for is if you have any names of these people, which I know you
All I
already
know
gave
is
Maurice or,
Marquise.
or Marquise,
Marquise. That's the one
That's
driving
the only
front
person I
corner.
know.
and he's supposedly coming back here.
That's what he said.
I got
They
you.
want her to
He's
walk
not
across the street to the
driving.
Family Dollar.
He's
for
not
her
driving
Uber.
the car. I don't know who the guy is driving the car. Marquise was a
You knew he was
passenger.
going to say that.
Huh?
That's exactly what he said.
What?
You knew he was going to say walk over to the Family Dollar, and that's
Yep.
what happened.
They've been texting, so.
He was
Did he
trying
say
to
he's
go
coming
over there
back when I
somewhere.
walked out? Did he
He said
say?
he was gonna come back, but he was
Man,
trying
they
to figure out a
coming
way
back.
back.
Marquise gone, man.
He ain't coming back.
Because he said he had
No.
he had to
I
switch
guess he was
cars.
trying. All I can imagine is that he's not trying to have whoever's driving the burnt orange SUV, the one that's his friend, come back. He's trying to get out of that car and find a way here so that whoever that is, like I said, I don't know his name.
I got you.
What?
Let me ask you this: would you be willing to write a sworn written statement about what happened? About this guy that you met 2 months ago, that he picked you up today,
Man, I'm
that
not
he took you to
writing
the
no
scrub shop.
statement, man. Y'all taking me to jail. I say all this in front of the judge. What I'm writing to y'all for the judge to ask me these same questions over again, and I gotta repeat all this, man. Just take me to jail if y'all taking me to jail, bro.
That he took you to these banks, that he told you to put the scrubs on, told you, everything that you're telling us. Would you be willing to put it in writing on paper?
I'm still in trouble.
Well, yes. I don't have the ability to make felonies go away. Okay. But what I can tell you is that
This will help you in court.
cooperating suspects.
That's what I've been trying to do the whole time.
And I appreciate that. So that's all. I'm asking if you'll put it in writing. That's all I'm asking. I'm not making you any promises that it'll lessen. You're not lessening any trouble you're in today. Okay. It's just for the future, right? For when this goes to trial, do you look like a accomplice to a master scheme, or do you look like a girl who's trying to pay her bills so her kids don't be homeless? You know what I'm saying? That's what do you want to look like? What picture do you want painted of you for the jury?
The truth.
The truth, right? So will you write the truth for us and swear to it?
Yeah.
Thank you. Let me go get a statement for him.
Man, blood.
My advice to you, once you get through all this, you don't need to talk to them.
I mean, they not gonna talk to
You
her.
need
She
to
ratting.
put this in.
They ain't gonna talk to her. She ratting. What you mean? I'm done with her. I told y'all I would have been done with her the moment she told me she came in contact with the police. I ain't gonna lie. All this texting and getting on the phone pointless.
Your past and not ever do this again.
How old are you, Riley?
24.
I'm not gonna say I know how you feel because I don't have kids right now, but I do have one on the way, and I'm not in your shoes. But
I have to do everything by myself. I don't get any help, and I've just been stuck for the last 2 months. I just paid May's rent. I was just about to be evicted in May. I just paid May's rent June 7th, and I already got an eviction notice for June.
so they got you on a month-to-month.
I mean,
That's
no,
what it
but
seemed like.
Man, I'm telling y'all, she is pissing me off, bruh. Like, you called them. Why you looking at me like you so sad and you care, bro? You called the police on me. Come on, it's always be the ones who call the police on you that be like, damn, man. I really called the police. Yes, you really did.
I mean, I have my lease or whatever, but they give you 30 days from the day that it's late, and then after the 30 days,
Yeah,
you haven't
they
paid
do.
it. Then they'll put in the note. Then they'll put in for the court to evict
And
you.
then once you pay it, once you pay it, it'll go away, and then you will
Yeah.
wait again for the month of June. So
So they
put
give
that.
another 30-day notice. So I
Okay.
have until July 7th.
How
but
much is your rent?
Right now with the late fee, it's almost $2,000.
Okay, how much is it before the
$1,750.
$1,750?
That's still
one
almost
bathroom, but
2,000.
everything's included. So
Do
other
you
than my
get?
lights,
Yeah. Do you you don't get help from the children's father? Or are both of your kids from the same
they're both
father?
from the same guy. I don't get help from him
All
at
right.
all.
When did you guys split? Because I heard you was dating your boyfriend for 2 years now.
I mean,
Me
what he
and my
finna help?
kid's father.
He finna help her pay the rent. He's showing so much concern. He must be finna help her pay the rent. That would have been my question. You finna help me? You asking all these questions, man. Help me pay this rent, man.
Honestly, was just like each time we hooked up, I got pregnant.
Okay, I got you.
We were never in a real
On and off, I
relationship.
got you.
Alrighty. So what I want you to do is fill out all this information up here, and then here you're going to start your statement with everything that you've told us, okay? All the details, everything like that, from start to finish of this whole day, okay? And for this whole incident. And then this is a secondary page. That white. You might, if you need another one.
Stays out of trouble for 20 charges.
I'm just trying to be as I'm not lying about anything. I'm just
She was charged with forgery and received a deferred sentence, provided she stays out of trouble for 24 months. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more videos like this.
Hey, chat what y'all think. Fake Nerds caught cash in the chat, man. Y'all let me know in the comments. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. I'm out.